Desiree, the others have yet to return, but I fear our time goes short. Did they share with you their findings? I see. All signs point to the Laughing Alchemists and their chairman, Master Memoriga, as being the mastermind behind these terrible crimes. What's more, he has been involved in shady dealings with the Alchemist Guild, procuring various prohibited substances known to be used in forbidden arts. In a seemingly unrelated event, the corpse of Countess Sylphs were unearthed in Thunderland 6 moons past, dead most likely from poison. Since that day, beastmen abductions have been reported with increasing regularity across the realm. I hoped against hope that it would not come to this, but the evidence is overwhelming. Yes, they call the man the Deathmonger. It would seem he has decided to truly earn the name. Necromancy, Desiree. The man has a mind to raise an undead army born from the souls of our beastmen friends. We must find him at once and put a stop to this madness. You say that his hired blade has taken up lodgings of the Platinum Mirage. Fortunately for us, Master Shanga is a member of the highest standing. He should have no trouble securing entrance for us, which leaves only the matter of Lunga and the dress code. I know not if this will meet your friend's liking, but it should serve this purpose just the same. I shall be along in due time. Nazajab, you will pay for your crimes against my loved ones. And back. Oh, I had forgotten how freaking long this quest is. Desiree, I've been keeping close watch on the entrance to this place, but Craven Curse had to show his face. I suspect that he's a coward within the comforts of his chambers. Did you speak with Sylvie? Was she able to secure us passage within? The battle calls me, adventurer. I can contain my rage no longer. What are these flimsy rags, and why do you show them to me? Surely you jest, Desiree. I'm a warrior of Yamalja. I would sooner see the flesh run from my bones than clothe myself in these soft, subtle fabrics. I truly must wear them? Many moons have I lived, yet never have I suffered such dishonor. With the lives of my brothers not at stake, I would rend these rags in my hands and leave this dreadful place in an instant. Very well, adventurer, I will wear these cowards' tatters, but you must swear on your life that none back at home shall hear word of his madness. Must you gab at me so? As if my shame did not cut deep enough already. There'd best not be anything else. There's something else, isn't there? Yep, the mask must go away. You cannot possibly mean my face? This battle mask was bestowed upon me by the warm leader himself. It's a symbol of my passion and pride. It marks me as a brother of Ash. You may just as well ask me to rip the flesh off my face. On this I shall not yield. The battle mask stays. Ah, the shame, the indignity. Forgive me, war leader. It is for the lives of my brothers, for vengeance against our foe, and for the pursuit of martial perfection that I subject myself to this dishonor. You're a friend, but say one word and it will be your last. Let us go, or a fated battle with a mortal foe awaits within. I've never seen anything like this. It's a veritable palace. Don't look now. I do not recall summoning horse. Ilduran's customs are so crude. Silence, fiend. You will pay for your crimes. Such strength. Another job. We have uncovered your master's dark plot. The Death Mourner would slay beastmen en masse and raise an army of the dead, and you led your strength to this heinous cause. Oh, that nonsense. Yes, now that you mention it, I do believe it was a silly little plot. Have you come here to stop me? Nonsense? Silly? It's a mass murder of thousands of innocent beastmen so humorous to you? I know your type too well. You see beastmen as little more than feral savages. I do? Well, this is quite a surprise. I've always strived to maintain equal disdain for all beings weaker than myself. That would be everyone, in case you haven't been paying attention. If Master Mamariga would raise an army of zombie beastmen and conquer a realm, you can have it. I seek one thing, and one thing alone. An equal. An equal? I've traveled to realm 100 times over and crossed blades with the greatest warriors Eorzea has known. And yet none, not a one, can match my power. No, it's not for fame, not for riches, not for glory that I fight. For once, just once, I would know the thrill, the passion of facing a worthy foe on the field of battle, to smell the sweet stench of my impending death before emerging triumphant as I always have done. You would see thousands of innocents die just to satisfy your depraved thirst for thrills? If anyone here should be called beast, it's you. My poor misguided little girl. Death is but the blissful terminus of the lives of a weak. Come, and I shall show you its sweet embrace. When my friends vanished 6 moons ago, I asked myself why. What had they done to deserve such a fate? With the help of Desiree and her friends, I began to put the pieces together. Beastman. You? Mamariga would raise a legion of the undead, a limitless supply of deathless warriors that he could auction off to the highest bidder. Why, it's a veritable license to mint gil. But where would he find his dead? Exhuming the bodies of Eorzeans would quickly attract unwanted attention. But beastmen? Seen by so many as the scourge of a realm? Yes, who would miss a few beastmen or two? Or 200, or 2,000. Brava, brava! Spoken with such passion. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were a beastman yourself. This one, you, clawed one, killed this one's friend. This one will have revenge. my eyes to be believed? Answer me, Claude One. Where is Master One? Where can this one find this one's friends? I could tell you, but I don't think Master Mamariga would be too pleased. And he is rather generous with his coin, you see. Whatever the Deathmonger's paying you, we'll double it. No, triple it. Would you prefer your payment in gil, jewels, gemstones perhaps? This is no mere idle bluff. I swear it on the name of my father, chairman of Highwind Skyways. Mayhap you heard of him? You speak madness, but this is my kind of madness. Perhaps I've found worthy rivals after all. Master Mamariga set forth for the invisible city. Doubtless the experiments have already begun. Good heavens, so the poor beastmen are being transformed into chocobos as we speak? We must stop them. That's all I will say. Your offer is tempting, little man, but I have riches enough to last a lifetime. If you would face my blade, however, your presence is more than welcome. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you get. And this one will be your last. Yes, yes, that's the spirit. I expect nothing less than a bloody feast for the soul and senses. Do try not to disappoint me, no? I believe our business is done here. Let us leave this place. Forgive me, Desiree. This is the second time I've deceived you. No. This one is a sylph of little solace. This one's true name is Silbexio. The Walking One Sylvie is a creation of this one's skin-changing magics. This one learned the ways and words of the Walking Ones. This one would walk among the Walking Ones and talk as Walking Ones talk. That these ones and Walking Ones might grow to understand each other. Others felt as this one did. Together, these ones left little Solace behind, seeking out the cities of Walking Ones. But these ones' journey was cut short. Laughing Ones saw through these ones' disguises. These ones were ambushed in Fanalan. The sylphs slain in Fanalan. Gods, you were one of them. Yes, this one escaped, but others were not so fortunate. It was then that this one made a vow. This one would bring Laughing Ones to justice. This one assumed the form of Walking One Sylvie, came to this place and befriended Kindly One Master Shanga. Master Shanga is Kindly One, but Master Shanga is still Walking One. This one was afraid to reveal this one's true face. So this one toiled in secret, pursuing Claude One at every turn. The act of these vile men would throw a spanner into all our efforts in building trust with a Beastman. Let us hurry to the invisible city and put an end to their plot once and for all. The invisible city. A desolate place, home to naught but the lost souls of ages long past. Why ever would this Mamariga choose such a remote place to work his dark magics? Doubtless a ghost town on the outskirts of civilization is exactly what the Laughing Alchemists had in mind. Why, just to think what would happen if something were to arrive with the experiment. An army of undead beast chocobos running amok in plain view of a populace? What would cause panic? That sounds about right. Anyway, the time for talking is through. It's time for action. We'll inform the leaders of each of the respective beast tribe settlements, Desiree, and join you at the invisible city shortly after. And, yes, I've been instructed to give you this. I was told it was an explosive of sylphic make, enhanced somewhat by one Bargo of the 789th Order, and then further modified for optimal throwing by the Akatal 9. Think of it as a collaborative effort by all our Beastman friends. I trust it will serve you well. Now let us go forth and put an end to Mamariga's mad plot. Okay, Silvexio. This one has been waiting for Brave One. Disguises will avail this one little here. This one will remain in this form and conserve strength for the battle ahead. Walking ones to guard this place are some of the deadliest swords in the realm, hired by Laughing One at great cost. This will not be an easy fight, not even for Brave One. Is Brave One ready to do battle? To battle. This one is ever hardened by Brave One's resolve. Quietly now, that Laughing Ones might be caught by surprise. We have the prisoners. How many times do you have to stir that pot? Not paying you by the hour in case you've forgotten. Forgive me, Master Ameriga. It shall not be long until the reagents are fully dissolved. Then our preparations will be complete, in theory. What do you mean, in theory? I'm not paying you to theorize, I'm paying you to build me an army. Yes, it will not be long now, an army of undead beastmen at my beck and call. The greatest military force Eorzea has ever known. Untold riches. Now even the very domination of your realm is within my grasp. Wo goes wer? Mamariga, this one has come for this one's friends. Well, look who's here. If it isn't the little girl who's been fluttering about the realm, poking her nose into my business. Or did you think you could fool me with your silly little disguises? It matters not. You and your friends are too late. The potion is all but complete. There will be nothing to stop me. Your lovable, precious companions will die. Their souls will serve me for eternity. But do not mourn their fatal girl, for you shall shine them. Kill them all, but do try to be gentle about it. What? Treacherous fiends, purveyors of villainy. The vengeance of the heavens is slow but certain. You shall answer for your treachery this day. Who is this who dares to oppose me? I am the flame that quenches the shadow, the fist that crushes villainy. I am the war leader of the Brotherhood of Ash, Amushka. And my name shall be the last you utter with your dying screams. I'm Noth, the spear from the dark depths, clutch for the first and warrior second. Zezo Totolok of a Cattle 9 I am. How to count a Cattle 9 know not. How to fight a Cattle 9 know well. For fat your life is. This one is Phrixio, elder of Little Solace. Laughing One's crimes against little ones will not be forgiven. Pigman Gigu of the 789th is here, and Gigu has forgot his line. Slipped his mind, drew a blank, forgot. Now, what does this do again? Together, we are the Beastman Alliance. The cats, those sparks almost took out Gigu's eye. Burnt, blew up, took out an eye. Gigu told Bago to go easy on Mr. Peter. Laughing One's days of profiting in other one's misfortune have come to an end. Return captured once and surrender at once. As if a band of bumbling beastmen could stop me. You fools, seal your fate. And so the stage is set. Marvelous. Simply marvelous. You bested me once, but this time you shall not be so fortunate. Feel my spear, Shawaka. What are you waiting for, you fool? Kill them! Kill them all! Have you forgotten how much I'm paying you? Keep your witches, Mamariga. I fight, but not for you. Yes, let hatred and fear consume you. Come at me, let me taste the thrill of battle, and I will treat you to death's sweet embrace. This is the distraction these ones needed. This one will go off and find the captured ones. Wayfair must take Scale Bomb and destroy the cauldron. What have you done? That cauldron was made of solid mithril. Do you have any idea how much I paid for it? 5,600,870,000 gil. You ruined me. Ruined me. Yes, let your hatred fuel you. Let me taste the rage that burns within you. Thrill me, excite me, delight me. In return, I shall see your death is all the sweeter. Your overconfidence will be your downfall, Showwalker. The battle drums pound, calling me to the fray. Lend me your strength, Elder. You sad fool. Magic shield? Now it is time. This you must take. And here's an extra boost, a push, a shove, a boost. This feeling, I go weak. The world goes dark. I... An airship. Where do you think you're going? That's my airship, you fool! I shall remember this day, my friends. You have proven yourself worthy rivals. But do not think you have won. No, I shall return to have my revenge. What's this? Gigo thought his bombs were all gone. Used up, depleted, gone. Oh well, here goes nothing. Laughing One's crimes have been reported to the highest authorities by the Ashcon Consortium. This one suggests Laughing One's go quietly. Laughing One's crimes are grave and witches will not save Laughing One this time. Laughing One will have much time to reflect on one's misdeed as one rots in jail. My army, my fortunes, everything gone. Brave one. No. Brave Desiree. This one has no words to express depth of this one's gratitude. No Maxio, Flaxio. Is everyone watching? Laughing Ones are no more. Finally, after so long, everyone can rest in peace. This one has been watching Silvexio. Yes, watching very closely. Elder One? Elder One remembers this one? How could this one forget? This one remembers the day Silvexio left Little Solace as if it were yesterday. This one's heart was heavy, yet deep down this one knew. If anyone could survive the harsh world outside the forest and build peace with walking ones, it's Silvexio, strong of will and pure of heart. Silvexio was alone for so long, but no longer. Other ones will welcome Silvexio back to Little Solace as a hero of all Sylphkind. Elder One is too kind. This one is not strong. This one is... Say no more, Silvexio. Silvexio must save strength for journey home. Brave One. Brave One is friend not only to these ones, but to guild ones, and winged ones, and scaled ones, and fairy ones too. It is Brave One that has brought all ones together. This one will always remember this day. This day, this one learned what can be accomplished when ones of all shapes and sizes come together as one. This one is forever in Brave One's stead. This one would return one last time to Ashcon Consortium. Brave One will come yet too, yes? Welcome back, Desiree. I was Sylvie when we first met, and was as Sylvie I would express my gratitude to you now. When I left Little Solace behind, I was a wild-eyed child, my mind and heart filled with wild fantasy. Your people and ours are not so different. We have our differences, but with time and open dialogue, yes, it's only a matter of time before we can all live in harmony. When my friends were captured, Murder in cold blood by Mamariga's lackeys. I saw the meaningless hurt and hatred directed at Beastman here in Ulda. The depths of hatred I'd felt for your kind. I could not put them into words. When I met people like Master Shanga and you, I saw man and beastmen working, fighting together for the greater good. Slowly but surely it all came back to me. It would not be easy, but perhaps my dream could still be achieved. Observing the battle at the Invisible City, I know now, more than ever, that this is true. The bonds forged today will burn strong, a beacon of hope for all that would look beyond the differences to join their neighbors in the fight for the better tomorrow. I know not if our paths will cross again, but I know this: Eorzea is a better place for your presence. Farewell, Desiree, and thank you. And for that we get the mask as a glamour item, and reputation up for all the beast tribes. We've achieved allied reputation with the Brotherhood of Ash, the Sylphs of Little Solace, Noth's Clutch, the 789th Order, and the Ekatel 9. Furthermore, you have now access to a wider selection of wares from the vendors of all 5 beast tribes. Through your efforts, the most prominent beast tribes of Eorzea have forged bonds of friendship that promise to remain strong through the years. You are truly a hero to beastmen across the realm. Sore thump. Can I actually show this? Can I use this? I can. Oh wait, but that shall be it for this probably series of episodes. This will definitely need some cutting. 3, maybe 4 episodes in total. Anyway, until next time when we play more Final Fantasy XIV. I'm Mace and don't get lost.